today. From Ford Field in Detroit.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of BGR's NFL season. And today we have 4 teams going at it. Starting off, it'll be the San Francisco 49ers at the Detroit Lions. In round 1 of this NFL bracket,
as we'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit.
It's going to be an amazing game, I can already tell,
Today,
guys.
we've got a good
Stay
NFC
tuned.
matchup
We've
on
got
tap
2 good games
between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
Let me see if I can stop this commentary real quick. 1 second, y'all. I don't think it'll let me, I don't think it'll let me fix the commentating, so I'll just have to talk over it. But I will fix it before the next game starts. San Francisco 49ers at Detroit Lions. The Lions are kicking off the ball in the first quarter. Our quarters are a little bit shorter than the regular NFL games. They are going to be 10 minutes long instead of 15. We got number 3 out here for the Detroit Lions to kick off to San Francisco to start off this
Just
game.
about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather.
Of the BGR
and we are
season.
Underway from Ford
Here we
Field.
go. It's caught, and he's going to run it. Not going to take the fair catch, and he's going to get down right around the 28.
Shy of the 30.
2 yards shy of the 30.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Rookie quarterback Brock Purdy for the San Francisco 49ers.
Running your team out to start a game.
Let's see what the 49ers have in play,
willing to make him their starter
especially
today.
being away from their own
They believe
home.
he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory.
The
We saw him
Detroit
do it at
Lions
the collegiate
definitely have
level
an
and
advantage
really
here.
make himself into a leader and someone you can
see what the
envision doing the
49ers
exact
can do.
same thing here in the NFL.
Here we go with the ball. The 49ers start off the very first play of this game.
On first
Snaps.
down,
Purdy throws it.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
Open man to Samuel,
and 6 yards
complete
here
for about
as he
6
stopped
yards.
near the 35
Second
at the
and
34.
4 at the 34-yard line. Near 9.5 minutes left to go. Not even 30 seconds have been played, and they're already getting good yards. Second and 4 at the 34. Brock Purdy snaps, and it's going to be a run this time, and they're going to get a first down and a little more, about 2 yards.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Purdy snaps for the 3rd time, and it's going to be a play fake, and he runs it. It's going to be
during that run, an injury here.
2nd and 2, but Brindle, it looks like there's a man hurt on the 49ers.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
He's going to have to come out. He's going to have to go. Damn, he's going to have to go backstage for this one. An injury already in 1 minute into the first quarter. That's crazy. Second and 2 here at the 48. Brock Purdy. Shotgun snap. Looking for an opening, and that's going to be incomplete.
Man, he missed him. Incomplete.
3rd and 2
what he was
48.
looking for. And it's 3rd down and 2. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And that's going to be 4th and 6. Getting brought back 4 yards.
They dump him behind the line of
and now they're at the 44-yard line, 4th and 6. They're probably going to, their best bet's probably to punt this off. I mean, it's not even 2 minutes into the game. The safe option would be just punt it off here.
Before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out.
On 4th down, they're going to punt it off to the Detroit Lions here.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
There they go. Raymond to catch it, and he does. Not going to be a fair catch. He tries to run, only gets about 2 yards. It's going to be left at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. And out comes
for the first time.
The quarterback, Jared Goff.
They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really strong.
Let's see what Goff can do with his team here today, especially in their own home arena, in their own home stadium. Let's see if they can pick up the win here today against the San Francisco 49ers.
That's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the 17-yard line.
Not good. Not at their own 17-yard line. Not good. Not a good start for them, but we're going to see what they can do with this.
At their own 17-yard line. A play fake for Swift.
Play
now
fake
Goff.
Here. Goff looking to pass. And it's going to be incomplete. A little too off there.
Open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 17.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on first, now
we go for the second play of this drive. Goff. Shotgun snap to throw, and he throws it short, but that's going to work. As Swift gets him 9 yards, leaving it 3rd and 1 at 27.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you.
Just about 2 minutes have passed by through this game already.
You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They just need 1 yard to pick up the first down. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd and 1.
They're trying to run for it. Here's
and
Williams.
they make it. They make it. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28. Williams picking that up by 2 yards.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Picks that up for a yard and more. 2-yard rush by Jay Williams. The Detroit Lions. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 28 here as they get on with the 4th play of this drive. Finally looking like they're gaining some yards here. In good position. And here we go. They're running here, and it's going to work a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 1, 9 yards. By Brown, leaving it at the 37 now.
This game goes on because we know they like
and they just keep pushing forward with all they've got.
Jet sweeps like what we just saw
the Lions are definitely on a roll
that
here.
One worked well, partner. That's stating the obvious.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
And here we go, just a yard to go on 2nd down. Let's see what Goff can do. And he's going to run it again, and they're going to get the first down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, "Are you kidding?
1st and 10 at the 39.
Backs and let's go get
Detroit
the
Lions
down. They love being physical.
Having an amazing first drive
now,
here.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try
in
the
this
air
first
now
round. BGR NFL
complete.
game, and
Sharp.
he's going to find another first down. Find Sharp. Makes it a 1st and 10 at the 49, gaining an extra 3 yards after the 10 that he had to run in order to get the first down. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line, about to move into San Francisco territory.
You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right.
The Lions keep moving forward and keep moving forward. Look at this, another throw, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted by the 49ers. Number 54 picks that up. It's picked up by Warner. It's picked up by Warner, and it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 49-yard line in Detroit territory.
And Charles, I think they were in zone.
Nice interception right there, and he's going to run it over the line, and now they are in Detroit territory.
The quarterback isn't fooled between
maybe looking to score.
Man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees, because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with
now
receivers.
Brock Purdy going to come back on the field with his 49ers.
And was in the wrong spot for the QB.
With the second drive of this game. With their second drive of this game, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line on Detroit territory. And here comes Purdy. Snaps.
On first
it's going to be a run, and they get brought back 3 yards.
Back at the 48-yard line.
Purdy got tackled by Rodriguez of the Lions, making it 2nd and 13 at the 48-yard line.
On your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Purdy.
And here we go, Purdy with the second play of this second drive, and
complete.
it's gonna go amazing.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
30-yard run.
The catch and run, good for
inside
24
the 28-yard line on Detroit territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers. Great pass there.
About the throw, just a little dump off over the middle. But what it is out of the ordinary is what he did with
great toss there by Purdy.
Grab the ball, but how about
amazing
the
extra yards
after he pulled it in
by the receiver.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the
another 9 yards.
9 on first down.
Another 9 yards, making a second one at the 19-yard line.
Pound
and this quarter is halfway over. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And San Francisco is in good territory right now at the 19-yard line. 2nd and 1.
Run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd
Last
and a
run
yard.
got 9, which means they only got a yard left to get another first down.
Now Purdy.
Maybe even more. It's the 19, and they're going to run it. And he gets the first down.
Get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
17-yard line, about an extra 2 yards. That's McCaffrey again.
It's really tough to create
and Rodriguez with the tackle again on that one. 1st and 10 at the 17. San Francisco has the ball in good shape. Last play for 2. Let's see what they can do here as they lean towards getting a touchdown, getting into the Detroit end zone.
Running up the middle.
He's running up the middle and only gets a gain about a 6, making it 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line. But it is pretty close to that end zone, I'm telling you what. It looks like they're about to score. San Francisco looking to score on the Detroit Lions here. About 3.5 minutes remain in the first quarter. And Goff looking to pick up the 4 yards. It's number 19, and he stumbles over his own plate, losing about a yard. Samuel loses about 1 yard, making it 3rd and 5 at the 12-yard line. They really need a miracle at this point. 3rd and 5 at the 12-yard line. They got 2 more plays to go before this drive ends. If they can't pick it up, maybe they can get a field goal.
They'll need 5 on this
play. But they need to play this smart. Let's see what Purdy can do.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's going to throw it to number 15 and get it in for a first down. That's 1st and goal at the 6-yard line on Detroit territory. They keep getting closer and closer to that end zone. They keep moving those chains closer and closer to the end zone. It looks like they're about to score here. Purdy, nice throw to number 15. Nice catch by him as well. He's going to gain a couple yards on top of the first down there, making it 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal from the 6.
1st and goal. 49ers in good position here. Purdy.
Oh, how about this?
And they're going to run it. And it's a fumble. It's a fumble, and the Dolphins pick it back up.
Lions.
And that's going to be recovered at the 9-yard line.
To the 9-yard line.
Owari recovered that. Number 24 for the Dolphins.
But if they can keep
that was amazing. He ran in the middle. He took a shot with it. It fumbled, and the Dolphins recovered the ball back, saving their own asses. And the score is still 0-0 here.
Just got to take care of the ball.
That makes 2 overturns for both teams so far.
Lions for their second overall drive. They'll take over.
And now they're going to start their second drive, hopefully to get something done here, because they are not in good position. Just like they weren't when they started their first drive. They were at the 17, and now they're at the 9. They're to move forward if they really want to win this game.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff.
And here's Goff. Throws to number 9, and that's going to be complete. First and 10, 38 yards, 25. That's a 25-yard line.
Right off the bat and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw
My
on the
bad,
opening
16.
drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Number 14, and they're going to get the first down.
First down is the tackle made here at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Excellent run.
About
there,
2 minutes left
and we used
in
to
the first
consider
quarter.
these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something
Lions
a little bit
maybe
unusual,
trying to score
right?
before this quarter ends.
But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And here's Goff again on the
A
first down.
Snap for Goff.
Looking for a pass, and he throws it complete, but it's only going to be a gain of 5.
So 5
leaving it
yards
at the
here,
41-yard line in their own territory.
And it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like
about 90 seconds left to go
first quarter,
in the first quarter.
All game long. They catch it.
Detroit second and 5 at the 41.
When you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks
and here's
of yardage
Goff
after the
looking
catch,
for a run.
Now you put the offense in a position.
Not going to get far, only a yard.
They have to work
is
hard to pick up first downs,
making it 3rd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
About a minute remains in the first quarter.
Nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's Goff.
And Goff is under pressure, and he gets tackled.
Get there and bring him down.
He gets tackled very far, leaving it 4th and 16 at the 30.
His way in for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
He was under pressure, couldn't find anybody, and then defense just pushed him. 2 men, number 97 and number 90, Givens
it didn't exist.
and Boza. Are going to make the tackle, making it 4th and 16. Their best option is probably just to go ahead and punt off the ball, give it back to San Francisco.
On 4th down, Jack
and that's
Fox
exactly what they're going to do.
For Detroit.
Fox is going to punt for Detroit here.
McLeod.
And McLeod receives it, and he's going to be down at the 24-yard line.
Goes over here on the punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going.
Really amazing right now.
Well, you know how they talk
the defense on both teams are amazing, clearly, because no one has scored.
Like this, right,
we'll see maybe if the 49ers can pick it up on their 3rd drive.
Going up on the scoreboard
right before the end of the first quarter. Right. 1st and 10 at their own 24. They're going to run the ball.
What do they need to do here?
And they get yards, and that's going to be about 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line. That's really close, right at the line. They're only going to need about a yard
maybe you give them
to get the
something
first.
that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And that's going to be it for the first quarter. And coming into the second quarter, the San Francisco 49ers
with the football
here to begin the second quarter.
As they've got it with
second
down
and
inches
inches
less than a yard.
at the 34-yard line in their own territory. 23 seconds left to go on the play clock.
They run with McCaffrey.
And here is Purdy. McCaffrey runs the ball.
40 at the 38-yard line.
Gets it about
4 yards
four yards there. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second and inches is
first and 10 at the 38-yard line. Really easy pickup there. It was second and inches. It was expected for them to just go for the run and just get that first down.
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Going for another run here. Oh, and he jukes him.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
8-yard gain right there. It's going to be second and 2 at the 46.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And here we go. Second and 2 now.
On second down, McCaffrey.
And they're going to get the first down and a little more. First and 10 at the 48, about a 3-yard gain there.
Pick up, and that's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Another first down now, and they're going to run it straight through the middle, and it works. Another first down. 2 first downs in a row at the 36.
He'll get a dozen
on
there,
Detroit territory.
49ers.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
And here we go, Purdy. Looking to snap. First and 10 again.
They'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
For the 49ers, and they're going to throw to number 85, and he's going to get it for the first down.
Inside the 25.
First and 10.
For a tight end, he's got
on the Detroit 24.
On that route, he's often the guy that
they are getting closer and closer to getting a touchdown.
For really good
the
yardage.
Defense are going to have to pick it up if they don't want them to score. It's been back and forth this game, 0-0 in the second quarter here. Still, neither team has scored.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Another throw to number 11, and it's over the middle and caught.
Marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And it's going to be second and 1 at the 15-yard line.
So many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Here we go, second and 1. They only need a gain of 1 on the 15-yard line here. Purdy
looking to
snaps
throw
the ball.
On second down.
Throws and it's in, and 4 and more yards. It's first and goal at the 7-yard line.
Are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken
this is just like the last run, but they need to be careful with this drive because the last drive they ran and fumbled the ball, and the Detroit Lions had picked it up.
Here we go now on first and
goal. Here we go, first and goal at the 7. Purdy gives it to 11, and that's going to be in for a San Francisco touchdown. 49ers score here, leaving it 6-0 in the second quarter, taking the lead here in the second quarter of this game.
As they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Nice run in by number 11 here.
We see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you're focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver.
And it's good.
And it resulted in a touchdown.
7-0.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
The Lions to receive with 7-0 and being the score. 49ers have taken the lead here in the second quarter. And Detroit doesn't seem too happy about that touchdown, but I mean, it is what it is. Both teams were defending hard on defense, and the 49ers was finally able to do something with their fourth drive of the game Hopefully it's the same way for the Lions as they get ready to receive the ball here. Score 7-0. San Francisco is in the lead right now.
It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Gould kicks it off to the Lions, and they're going to run it. They're not going to fair catch it. It's going to be down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions as they try to do something with this 4th drive.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
What does Detroit have in plan for their 4th drive here? And here's Goff. Goff is throwing, and he makes it.
A short one here.
Nice catch there, complete to his tight end, about
that's good for a pickup
9 yards.
And they'll be left with a
second inches
Brandon,
at the 34.
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
They got the 10 yards,
really
but they didn't quite make it over the 1st down marker, so they're going to have to push through here,
and as he
maybe run the ball in.
Zone, you see him pointing,
just to verify that 1st down. No, they're going to fake it and throw it to the same guy they faked it with. Nice play, 1st and 10 at the 38.
4 yards the pickup, 1st
nice
down.
play by Goff, 4 yards to the pickup. It's a 1st down on their own territory at 38. 6 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. We're almost halfway through with this 1st half.
Let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's going to keep running with a man on him. Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2, 46.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
They just need 2 yards. Goff looking to throw. And he throws to a tight end, and it's open, and some more yards, making it 1st and 10 at the 45. Goff with a nice throw to the tight end. That tight end was wide open. He found an opening, and he threw right at it, giving him a couple more yards than what they actually intended to get. But more yards, the more yards.
Just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
10 and
that's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Pickup, making it 2nd and 6 at the
we can get
42-yard line.
Catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Yeah, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
7-yard gain, making it 2nd and 3. Is what they need to get another 1st down.
Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down and 3. Gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Off to St. Brown for the Detroit 1st down. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this
before
game,
the
got to be
second
priority
half
one.
begins.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a toss play right to Swift. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there.
Nice catch right there.
Pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Steps away to his left. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Jawan Jennings. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means bring character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now a first down throw. Goff. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're in good field position here to start off this first
field position for them as they come
start
up
out this
1st and
first
10
drive.
at the 40.
The last.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. Forced out to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, Goff. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing on third, Goff. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Again, Goff. On the slant, this is Chark. And the Lions are going to have as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Purdy.
Really try and put the hammer down.
Hands it off, and he's still going. 6-yard gain there by Samuel. Second and 4 at the 36. Woods with that tackle there on the play. They've got a two-touchdown lead on the Detroit Lions, so you know they're confident and cocky coming out in this first drive here of the second half. And let's see what they can get done on the field.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Even in the advantage, and Purdy's going to run. Oh, no, he's going to throw it, and he does, but it's incomplete, leaving it 3rd and 4 at the 36. Took a shot, and he couldn't connect there.
How accurate he's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just
he has been throwing it pretty accurate, though. That's only been his second completion. That's only his second incompletion in this entire football game, and it's the second half, third quarter. So Goff is doing pretty good here. I mean, Birdie's looking pretty good here. And now Birdie finds an opening, and it's going to be caught, and some more yards, about 15 yards there. 1st and 10 at the 49, and now they are in the Lions territory.
Set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
First and 14 there. I mean, 1st and 10, 14 and 3 for the San Francisco 49ers. And they are in charge of the ball here. Here's Purdy. In control of the ball. Oh, and it's being thrown to a tight end. He jukes. And has several yards on top of the 1st down. Edge of the red zone there. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line in Detroit territory.
Offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers.
This is looking really good for the 49ers as they already have a 2-touchdown lead, looking to gain another here in the 3rd quarter.
First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there.
Nice pass, nice
with his legs after the catch.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Here's Purdy, and he's going to run it. McCaffrey runs it, and he gets the 1st down. It's 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. McCaffrey has 9 rushes in this game. San Francisco with a total of 300 yards, 104 of them being rushing. Walker the 3rd with that tackle right there. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line for the San Francisco 49ers. They have a 2-touchdown lead. Possibly a 3rd. As they try to make it into this end zone in the 3rd quarter, late 3rd quarter of this game. Here's Brock. Purdy now to throw. And he can't find an opening. He's running. And he's going to run it all the way in for another touchdown. Touchdown San Francisco 49ers. And now they have the lead.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
A 9-yard touchdown. They have an amazing lead now. It's 20-3. Almost a 3-touchdown lead there by the 49ers. Nobody had eyes on him, and he took advantage of it and ran it straight into the end zone.
Because that's the thing you worry about.
Purdy's had an amazing game so far, and now he adds a touchdown on top of that.
You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Purdy's doing good for a rookie. And the extra point is in. It's 21-3. They have a 3-touchdown lead here.
80-yard drive and a
80-yard drive. Only 7 plays there in that drive. And now San Francisco looks to kick it off to the Lions, who has not had a good game the past 3 quarters. They're going to try to do something here late third. But their confidence is definitely low after that 3rd touchdown by the 49ers. Here in the late game of the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Here's Robbie Gould to kick it away for like the 7th time in this game.
Taken at the goal line.
Taken at the goal line. He's going to keep going. He gets it down to about the 26. 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Detroit has the ball. With only 3 points on the board, they're going to try to make something out of this drive.
As this offense takes
only
the field
about
against
3.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
But then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time.
Their last drive, they were at the goal line and threw an interception. Let's see if they cannot make that same mistake twice.
So you know they're riding high right now.
And they try to run it, don't get far. 1 yard, leaves it 2nd and 9 at 28.
The offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last
And here's
run.
2nd and 9. Here's
Now
Goff. Throws the guy. He's got a man open to the right. Number 4, it's going to be DJ Wright.
The 40-yard line.
DJ Chark, my bad. DJ Chark.
First down.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Because it's zone coverage, so
still in their own territory, but they're trying to get
to
something done here with only 3 points on the board.
And they pick up a first
They're
down.
3 touchdowns behind San Francisco 49ers. In this late game right now, it's not looking good for them. They really need a miracle at this point.
Try up the middle.
And
he
takes it about 5 yards past the 45. It's going to be down at the 46, leaving 2nd and 5.
It'll be 2nd down.
Lions here.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional.
Trying to trail forward and move the chains. The Detroit Lions are desperate to get something on the board besides a field goal.
After the
Because it's
pick
not
up
looking good for them late game. After a pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A play fake. Goff throws the ball, and it's going to be incomplete, leaving it 3rd and 5 at the 46.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting
About 2 minutes remain in the 3rd quarter. This is not looking good for them.
They've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
They've had plenty of opportunities to get it in, especially when they had it at the end zone.
Both on the sidelines and in the huddle.
Mistakes on the sideline
This
ends,
offense
and
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he coughed it up. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And this is one of the dangers of letting your quarterback run the football. Now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does, but most of the time the quarterback swings the ball away from his body, and in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
So out now come the Lions. They take over already inside the red zone thanks to a great return there after the fumble. 1st and 10. Now Goff on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Goff now to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
McLeod in the back looking to catch.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the
1-yard line.
Pretty nice.
It's going to be down at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 there.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call
1st and 10 here at the 31. Good run.
What you really want to do, even though
good
you know
kick
the
return by the 49ers.
The game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away.
It's going to be 20. It's 21-6 right now. Maybe looking to get another touchdown before this quarter ends.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey is going to get another first down, leaving it at the 43-yard line
69 yards
in their own territory.
Now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Point lead.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first
and the quarterback's going to keep it, and it's going to be another fumble. And the Dolphins pick it up. I mean, the Detroit Lions.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
The Detroit Lions picked it up again.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is amazing. Back on the board as they're going to start in the 49er territory.
On first down, it's Goff.
On first down, here's Goff, and he throws to number 32. It's going to be about a gain of 4, leaving it 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep them.
The Lions trying to do anything they can to get a score on the board.
Coming up,
they only have 6 points here as San Francisco has 21. They're trying here.
Now
Goff throws midfield over the middle to a tight end. That's complete. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 31.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And here we go. Goff looking to do something. 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, it's not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
And here we go.
Here's
Goff. Throws it short.
Screen, it's complete.
But it's going to be complete.
Down at about the 23-yard line.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play because if you get those
about a gain of 8, leaving it 3rd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step, and if you do that, that's a win for that play.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted
and here are the
3
Lions.
times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And they've run it. That's going to be good yards. Have the first down and more at the 17-yard line.
Get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there.
Good chunk of time on the clock, so they still got the ability to try to score something here. We're going to see what they can do.
As you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They still got a chance to win. The Detroit Lions are not letting go of this drive. 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Goff.
1st and 10. They'll look to
Goff
throw here.
Looking to throw here. Throwing into the end zone, but it's going to be over his head. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 17.
For any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run,
and they're going to run straight ahead. And that is almost in at the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions.
Now as he's run it 11 times. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he
and they are in end zone territory here at the 1-yard line. The Detroit Lions trying to pick up a score here in the 4th quarter.
This is the play call that I'll have ready.
And let's see what they can get done.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Goff.
And that's going to be in deep right field. In for the Lions touchdown is Swift.
Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Lions get a bit closer.
And now the Lions get a little bit closer to the 49ers.
You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now you and I have seen coaches get over.
They get this PAT attempt, it'll be 21-13.
And get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here.
And now the difference is only 8 points as it's 21-13.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And here are the Detroit Lions looking to kick off to the San Francisco 49ers in this early fourth quarter.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And here's McCarthy for the 49ers. Running it straight, and going to be tackled at just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's 1st and 10 in their own territory for the 49ers.
Well, San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown.
And here's this rookie who has been on a roll this whole entire game. Brock Purdy, number 13 for the San Francisco 49ers. He's been on a roll this whole entire game, getting nothing but completions. He's only had about 2, but
right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
He has thrown a couple passes where the ball was fumbled, but then again, that wasn't on him. He's been doing amazing this game. Let's see what he can do with this drive. And they're going to run it a little bit, and that's going to be stopped short. It's only a pickup of 4, bringing it 2nd down and 6 at the 28.
About getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And here's Brock. 2nd and 6.
On second,
and he's going to run it.
And he's
going to lose 2 yards there. Take him down at the 26, leaving it 3rd and 8.
Play backwards a yard. Well, he's had success running
and the defense is definitely picking up the game in the fourth quarter.
The defense was on to it.
Detroit Lions have been on this game, trying to stop this so they can at least try to tie up here with the 49ers. They still got a chance to win this game, and they are doing everything they can on defense to stop the 49ers from trying to score again, or even getting far down the field.
Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
And the Lions with an extra defensive back here on 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Now with Purdy.
26, and that's going to be incomplete, leaving it 4th and 8.
In this football game,
and it looks like they're going to put it off to the Lions again, and the Lions actually have a chance to catch up now. 21-13, and the Lions are getting the ball again as San Francisco looks to kick it off to them.
Now they're likely going to have to give the football up
on 4th down and 8.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the
49ers punter kicks it away for the 2nd time. That's caught by the Lions. He's going to spin, and he keeps going down almost around the 40. Just shy of the 40 at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. And now Detroit tries to get another drive in this game, maybe looking to score one more time.
And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
They got good field position for this 1st down. Let's see what Goff can do with the Lions here in this 4th quarter.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's
Goff.
And
And that's going to be incomplete. Second and 10 at the 39
He was
still.
waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Second and 10. The Lions trying to do something to catch up with the 49ers here.
39 on second and 10. He'll look to throw.
And here's Goff looking to throw on second down. And it's caught. Complete to Swift and first down and more. And now it's at the San Francisco 44-yard line. First and 10 in good field position for the Detroit Lions. And this is looking good for them as they're trying to turn this game back in the fourth quarter.
I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
We got about 5 minutes left in this game, and they're going to try to score one more time here to maybe even it out.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And here's the Lions handoff to Swift, and it's not going to go far, just a yard on the first down carry. Second and 9 at 42 for the Lions.
For him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
With the play clock running out, here's Goff. Second and 9 at the 42.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Shotgun snap, and he throws it a little too fast there. It's incomplete. Third and 9.
The intended target, and it's third down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
The Lions on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is third and 9. Back to throw.
Third and 9 here. Goff looking for something, and it's caught.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Fourth and 4 at the 37. It's
and
complete.
He's going to come up a few yards short of the first.
But he's a few yards short from the first down. There's only one play left. Are they going to try to go for another field goal, or are they going to go for it here on fourth?
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after
It's a really
catch.
close game here. Let's see what the Lions can get done with this final play of their drive. And they're going to go for a field goal. Nope. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Goff going for it on fourth.
Desperation time for
Desperation time, and it's not. It's almost intercepted, incomplete. They cannot convert. Turnover on downs here, and now 49ers get the ball back in their own territory at the 37-yard line.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And here are the 49ers again in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes left to go, and they have the advantage. It's 21-13.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. Purdy to throw it on first down.
Purdy looking to throw, and it's incomplete. Second and 10.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action here. Purdy.
Play action. Here's Purdy.
Now he'll escape to his left.
Can't find anybody, and he does. Downfield. And they've got a shit ton of yards as they are now inside Detroit territory at the 26-yard line. 36-yard play there. First and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers in this late fourth quarter game.
To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Excellent accuracy there by the wide receiver picking that up.
So
way
now
downfield.
The big play has him all the way inside the 30.
And now the big play has him all the
10.
way inside the 30, 26 yards until the end zone. First and 10 for the 49ers. Throws it short.
Left side.
And it's going to be about a gain of 6, leaving a 2nd and 4 at the 21. 3 minutes left to go here in this game. 21-13 is the score.
They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Trying to run that play clock down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Shotgun handoff, and he's dropped just before the line, just before the first down marker, and it's 3rd and 1 here at the 17.
Positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And they're letting the play clock run out here. Only 2 minutes left to go in the final quarter of this game. Throws at midfield. It's going to be complete for a 1st and goal.
First and goal coming up as they find a
1st and goal at the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. 49er football here, 21-13, and they got the ball at the Detroit.
A game-sealing touchdown. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially
if they get this touchdown, you know the game's over. There ain't no way Detroit's going to come back if they try to run, and it's not going to get far.
That defensive line, he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and goal, still at the 7. Brockers with that tackle. Detroit Lions.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
And here's Purdy, 2nd and 7. And he's going to run the ball. Read option, and it's going to he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line, about a 5-yard gain there. 3rd and goal here. And another timeout by the Detroit Lions. And the 49ers, if they seal this touchdown, the game is over. 21-13 here, and this is a big play. 3rd and goal, 2nd at the 2-yard.
Purdy from the gun.
Purdy looking for a pass, and it's incomplete. 4th and goal here at the 2nd-yard line. And it just makes sense to go for it here at this point.
To bring up 4th down here.
And that's exactly what they're only 2 yards away from getting it into the end zone. He runs for it and is in across the goal line. That's going to be the game-ending touchdown right here. San Francisco 29, or San Francisco 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead now, making it 27-13.
Gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in.
That's going to be the game ender there. There is no way
paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they?
that the Detroit Lions are going to be able to come back with only a minute and a half in this game.
Partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Now Gold for the extra point.
And here's Gold for the extra point. And it is 28-13. The lead is up to 15. It's 28-13 here.
They go 9 plays in all.
With a minute 45 left on the
Christian McCaffrey.
It looks like this is going to be the game ender, guys. They scored again, it doesn't look like Detroit is going to be able to come back with only a minute and 45 left on the clock. So it looks like the San Francisco 49ers are going to advance to round 2 of BGR's NFL season.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And he's dropped at the 23 here. Not good yards, but they're going to try to do something here with this play. Down by 15, the Detroit Lions come in for another drive. They need at least 2 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion mixed in with one of them just to win this game. With only a minute and 43 seconds left, I don't think that's going to happen. It's 28-13. The San Francisco 49ers have probably sealed this game. And they're probably more than likely going to advance to the second round of this BGR's NFL season. Here's Goff looking for something. And he's pressured. He's pressured by the defense, and he's going to be tackled. But defense got a face mask call. And it says 2nd and 19. They're going to accept that. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28 now.
But the last thing you want to do is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
A minute 37 on the clock here.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the
1st and 10.
personal foul yardage.
Trying to at least score one more time. Even if they can't win it.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be
Find Swift deep left, out of bounds across the 30-yard line, leaving it 2nd and 6 at the 33.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Second and 6. Goff now looking to throw.
Goff looks to throw, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 6 at the 33. Only 90 seconds left to go in this game. It doesn't look like they're going to do anything here with the remaining time.
And they force an incompletion there.
And it looks like the 49ers have already decided
so after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd
the
and 6.
ending of this game. It's 28-13. Ain't no way the Detroit Lions are going to be able to recover from this. They're going for a deep throw, and it's intercepted by the 49ers, and that should do it. That should end the game. A minute 18 left, and the 49ers intercept it. And now they've got the ball. This should be the last drive of the game, considering Detroit.
Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game.
Considering that Detroit only has
try and get the ball downfield to his receivers.
one timeout left. (28-13). Here are the San Francisco 49ers.
Down to a knee for the 49ers.
And that's going to be the last. That's going to be the last timeout that the Lions can use.
Things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
(28-13). It looks like they're just going to kneel the rest of these plays and let that time run out.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
And they're letting that play clock run out. And it's safe to say that that's game.
Like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. One final kneel down here
And another final kneel, and that should do it here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down.
And they're going for a field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game
and
late.
That's not going to do it.
So the victory here for
and the victory here goes to the San
Charles,
Francisco
for this
49ers.
Inside, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense, and let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult.
That's going to be the final there. 49ers 28 and the Lions 13. The 49ers are going to move on to the second round.
Final, 49ers, 2-8, Lions, 1-3.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
And stay tuned, because coming up next we have one more game before this live is going to end. I'll be right back. About a 2-minute break, and I'll be right back, and we'll continue the second game.
Up next, Dolphins Giants.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York
And
Giants
here we are as we get set for the
taking on
last
Tua
game of this
Tagovailoa
stream.
and the Miami Dolphins.
The Miami
We're
Dolphins at the
situated
New
about
York
8
Giants.
miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Miami
Welcome
Dolphins
to the
will take it off
NFL
at this
on
first
EA
quarter.
Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together
Daniel Jones going to start this off for the New York
passing
Giants
year,
here.
that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and, of course, take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go option to the short side. He stiff arms him. And he'll be tackled just past the 35.
Read option to the left side, 3rd and 1.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. But that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive
that was
moving.
to jump over it.
Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope you can carry it through.
With Barkley on first down, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing Jones. This pass into the
Now playing Dolphins 0-0, Giants 0-0.
And the Dolphins now Run it all the way back. Oh, my God.
And take it to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Was that a fumble or an interception? I don't know what that was, but that was fucking amazing. Ran it all the way back.
Every team tells you to hustle no matter
It
what
was
the
an
play,
interception.
but there was no chance
No,
of
it was a
catching him.
fumble.
Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with
Fumbles the ball.
but not in this case.
And Miami picks it up, and Howard, number 25, runs it all the way back for a Miami touchdown. 6-0 here. What an amazing start by the Dolphins in this first quarter. And you can hear the commentators on Madden, but as for now, I will be right back. I'm going to take a short break. Keep watching the game. Enjoy. Here is Jason Sanders with the extra point for the Miami Dolphins.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out. Because
now showing Dolphins 0-0, Giants 0-0.
Really well and giving up no creases.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Barkley on the counter. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Now showing Dolphins 7, Giants 0.
These DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on a national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Tua and the Dolphins
now showing Dolphins 7, Giants 0.
Off a play action, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Nice carry for Raheem, and he's still going.
Before he crosses
in the red zone, but there's a flag on the play.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
That was gonna be on the offense. Now it's gonna be 1st and 8. Back at the 49 for the Dolphins.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
A run with Mostert.
A run with Mostert again, but it's not going to work out. Lose 1 yard.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Good ball game so far. The Dolphins with their 2nd drive. And the Dolphins are also in the lead, 7-0 right now.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Here we go. 9 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's Tua Tagovailoa.
From midfield, here's Tua. Open man is Waddle complete. And he'll be
Waddle
taken down
completed that pass 4 yards, making it 3rd and 5 at the 45 in Giants territory.
That let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Tua.
And here's Tua.
He is going to find Hill
straight
here.
to Hill. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 38.
The Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. After 1, 7-0.
And that's after the first quarter. It's 7-0 here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua Tagovailoa up the middle with Mostert and only get 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 35.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Set, ready. Blue 32.
In really good territory is the Dolphins. 2nd and 7 here. They need about a gain of 7. And they get it. Mostert runs it in for the 1st down, brought down at the 27. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins at the Giants 37.
Right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs.
They already have a 1 touchdown lead right now. The score is 7-0. And they are just running this ball closer and closer to the end zone. Look at Mostert. Breaks through 2 men just to get to that 1st down marker. 3 men.
Come on, set. Yellow 43.
On 1st and 10, it's
almost off sides of the Giants. Mostert.
Get a solid gain of 9.
Solid gain of 9 there. 2nd and 1 at the 18.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive
the Giants
goes
almost
on,
off sides with that play.
Running game imposing its will.
Thought he caught the ball a little sooner than what he did.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Working out of the gun.
And that's
over the middle. He's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end.
He got Gesicki, number 88, big-ass tight end, 1st and 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on
At
that
the Giants'
play,
12.
he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Tagovailoa
That's
now.
complete once again.
Complete
it's
once again, but only 3 yards.
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring
And
up
7
2nd
here.
down.
It's vitally
Miami
important to wrap him up immediately
has
because if
the
you
ball
let that
at
big guy
9.
get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to
Lead
hold him to a
and the
short
ball
gain on 1st down.
in the second
It's
quarter.
2nd and 7 from the 9.
2nd and 7 from the 9. Tua.
Back to the running game.
Back with
Mostert.
Mostert. Stiff arm someone, doesn't really get through. Nowhere to get, nowhere for him to run.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third and 8 at the 9. Miami Dolphins trying to get something done here at the end zone. Goal line.
And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Looking to pass. Tua. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Now showing Dolphins 1-0, Giants 0.
And the score is now 10-0.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
And here's Sanders to kick it away. And that's going to be a fair catch back in the end zone, touchback, making it at the 25-yard line, bringing it out to the 25, starting off another drive in this second quarter for the New York Giants. 1st and 10. They're going to try to do something here. It's 10-0 as the Miami Dolphins lead in the second quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And here they go, starting off in good positioning. Gets pushed further.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards and moves the sticks.
17 yards.
Fully in sync.
For number 26 for the Giants, making it 1st and 10 at the 42 in their own territory.
Understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Another 1st and 10 here. Let's see what they can do with this drive.
And he'll take this ahead
making
for
it
about 4. Second
about
down
4. Making it 2nd and 6 here at the 46. We're almost at the 2-minute warning in the first half.
Big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
We've hit the 2-minute mark.
And now we've hit the 2-minute mark of the
10-0
first half. It's
score.
10-0. Dolphins are in the lead. And the Giants have the ball at their own 46-yard line, 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones.
Jones throws, and it's complete to number 3.
First down as he's brought down at the Dolphins'
1st
42.
and 10 at the 42. It's complete to Shepard.
There on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play call should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make
now they're in Dolphins.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keep.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed.
And now the Dolphins,
but what he's
another interception here.
He's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
So Miami coming out for their second drive.
Miami coming out for their second drive of this quarter.
As they begin 1st and 10.
They begin 1st and 10 with a 10-point lead against the New York Giants, and this is looking good for them in the first half. In the late first half, they're at the 49-yard line in their own territory, but good starting field position though.
1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. After the turnover, it's Tua.
And Tua is hit, and the ball is out, but it gets retrieved right back by the Dolphins. The New York Giants almost picked that up.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down.
They're going to take the sack instead of the penalty. It's going to be 2nd and 20 and 38.
Just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No,
not at all.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Flushed out right. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his
amazing by Tagovailoa, gaining 15 yards there on the play, leaving it 3rd and 5.
3rd down makes it manageable now.
In New York Giants territory.
They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. 1st down, Miami.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be running,
amazing
NFL,
offense play by the Miami Dolphins so far.
And I think we saw a college
in this late second half. It's 10-0. They got the ball 1st and 10 at the New York 39. Short pass to Mostert, and he's going to
get this down near
1st and 10 at the 25.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get
1st and 10 at the 25.
Seconds to go in the first half.
Dolphins take their second timeout of this first quarter. And here's Tagovailoa, 1st and 10 in good position at the New York 25.
Setting to throw on 1st down.
Looking to throw, and he throws towards Jalen Waddle, and that's going to be, to the hill, and that's going to be complete for a gain of 7, 2nd and 3, inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On New York territory, this is not looking good for New York. Miami in the lead already with 10-0.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. That's complete to his tight
end. And that's complete. It's going to be a 1st and goal at the 6.
Set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their
final timeout here in the first half. 16 seconds left to go in half number 1. Miami Dolphins got the ball at the 6-yard line in New York territory. Can they score here before the time runs out? And here's Tagovailoa running back. He's getting pressured, and it's a fumble. It's a fumble. And it's going to be retrieved.
Yes, they'll keep possession here.
And they're not going to be able to play before the clock runs out, but they do get the ball back in the second half because they kicked it off in the beginning.
And it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead.
So the Dolphins are taking the lead to the locker room, and they're going to have the ball back in the second half.
Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Brandon, thanks. Fair. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Off to the Miami Dolphins, who are in the lead right now, 10-0 in the third quarter. Raheem Mostert in the back, the catch for the Dolphins.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This take it in.
It's not going to be a fair catch.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things.
They've got the lead here. Things are looking good for them. Let's see what they can do on their first drive of this second half. Miami Dolphins, 10-0.
Add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And here's Tagovailoa, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Quarter starts with a run
Hands it to Mostert. It's going to be in for 9 yards, 2nd and 1 at the 32.
Of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Davis with that tackle, and now Tagovailoa with 1 yard remaining until a first down.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
Gives it to Tyreek, and Tyreek is a beast. Look at him.
And he's
going all the way downfield in New York territory at their 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins.
Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Now number 54 for the New York Giants is injured. We'll get an update on him later.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And here's Tagovailoa, 1st and 10. Throws it to Waddle. And now Waddle with yards, with an open.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And he took it. Nice 20-yard gain by Jalen Waddle.
And you know,
1st and 10 at the 24.
Because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Amazing gameplay right now by the Miami Dolphins on defense and offense, stopping the New York Giants from getting a score and also dominating them by 10-0 right now. We're going to see if they can score again in this third quarter. 5 minutes left to go in the third. They're at the 24-yard line in New York territory, and they keep going. Tight end Gesicki picks that up for 7 yards, 2nd and 3 at the New York 17.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Just under 5 minutes left to go, and we're in court.
Three yards remain for second down. Tua to throw again. They complete it to Hill. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
They could.
Here we go. 53.
Here's Tagovailoa.
Ready. Set. Go.
Here's Mostert.
And he gives it to Mostert, and Mostert is going to run it in for another touchdown. Touchdown, Miami.
Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run.
16-0 right now.
Take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught
Raheem
me.
running it in
just got it done.
And slowly
to advance their lead, 16-0 now in the third quarter. And things are looking good for them late second half.
But surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And here's the PAT attempt, Jason Sanders. And that's through, making it 17-0.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Now showing Dolphins 1-7, Giants 0.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
And the Dolphins are in the lead, 17-0 here in the third quarter. About 4 minutes remain in the third quarter, and the Giants will get the ball for another drive here. But Miami Dolphins are in good shape as they have a 17-point lead against the Giants late second half. Jason Sanders to kick it off to the Giants here as they're going to try to at least get something on the board in this second half.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here's Sanders. Kicks it off.
This one
That's not going to be a fair catch. Fielded at the 5. And he keeps going, makes it to the 31. Good starting field position right there. It's going to be first and 10 at their own 31. New York Giants come out to start their first drive of the third quarter.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes Jones with the Giants.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Short pass to the tight end, 83. Gain of 6, second and 4 at 37.
He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 4 yards remain for second down.
Second and 4 here.
Jones with a handoff.
They're going to run it. And a nice 6-yard pickup there. First and 10 at the 44.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. First down.
And here are the Giants again, taking it across midfield, and now a 7-yard gain, second and 3 at the Miami 49.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first.
And here's Jones again, second and 3.
Back to throw. Jones.
And it's intercepted again by number 20.
And the Dolphins
taking it all the way at the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. Bethel with the second interception of this second half of this football game.
Yeah, at least that's a start, Charles.
2 interceptions within the same quarter for Bethel.
So this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception.
And this is a good game for the Dolphins as they have a 17-0 lead. And they just now got the ball back with an interception by Bethel, making his second one of this game so far. Amazing defense and offense by the Miami Dolphins shown so far, as the New York Giants are having a massive fallout. 17-0 against the Dolphins here, late third quarter. Tua Tagovailoa at the 31, at their own 31-yard line. Throws it. Oh,
It's incomplete.
almost
He
hit
couldn't hold on
Waddle.
through the
Couldn't hit
contact.
Waddle.
Brings up second down.
Almost got Hill,
These are the
and it was
situations that really
incomplete.
test the defense, those sudden changes.
Bounce between two men. It was
Already
kind of like
inside
hot
field goal
potato
range to
out
start
there.
the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. He's going to
And here
drop
they
this
are.
underneath to Mostert. And he'll
Pauses
be
at the
brought down
Mostert, about a gain of 8.
23
3rd and 2 at their own 23. 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. 17-0, the Miami Dolphins lead.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first
Tagovailoa
here.
on 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And he's going to run it in, and more 10.
And he'll take this.
And he'll take it all the way in for a touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa for another touchdown of this game.
23-yard run.
A 23-yard run, picking up the 4th touchdown of this game. It's now 23-0.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the
And
short
here is
field,
Sanders
and
to pick up
offense
the
goes right
PAT.
out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Extra point.
And that's
up
going to be
and good by
complete.
Now
Sanders.
showing Dolphins 2-4,
Now the
Giants
score lead
0.
is now 24-0.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Tua Tagovailoa who called his own number and finished it off with a touchdown run.
90 seconds left to go in this third quarter as the Dolphins lead 4 touchdowns ahead of New York. Well, 3 touchdowns, my bad. Jason Sanders here to kick it off to the Giants. Late third quarter for their second drive of the third
Now
quarter.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside
Here it
the
is,
goal
fielded
line.
outside the goal line.
And it takes
Makes
this
it
near
down to the
25. Just a
26.
little pass there. Call it
First
the
and 10
26.
for the New York Giants.
The New York
In
set
their
to
own
take the
territory.
field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
They got a chance to get out of the situation, but they got to understand they need 3 touchdowns and a field goal just to tie
Jones and
with the Miami
Giants now with a
Dolphins.
1st and 10
And they've
at
got
their own
the rest of
26.
third down and fourth down to do that. I mean, the rest of the
They'll
third
drop
quarter
it
and
off
fourth
with
quarter to do
Saquon
that.
Barkley.
A nice gain
Taken
there.
down, but able to slip across
Nice
the
11
35.
yards, 1st and 10 at the 37
11 to kick
in
off
their own
the drive.
territory.
It's a quick first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on
Barkley
a defender, and the running back
running
can
that
read it,
ball
find the
into the
proper
first
hole, and just
down
go,
marker.
sometimes a thing of beauty.
Moving those chains upfield, trying to get something on the board.
Line
In
of
the
scrimmage
final
to
minutes of this
37
game.
on 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
Fakes it, and it's going to be fumbled, and the Giants got it right back. But they're going to be down 12 yards back. 2nd and 22 at their own 25.
A lot of bad news
Nice
on
sack
that play
there.
for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession.
They were
That
able
was
to
big for
retain the
them.
ball, but they lost a lot of yards there. Roberts with the quarterback sack and Chubb picking up
So
the
they
fumble
keep the
return
football,
tackle.
but now face 2nd and long. Operating from the gun.
And that's going to be complete, leaving it 3rd and 13 at 34. At the 34 in their own territory. About 10 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
And about 13.
And that's going to be it for quarter number 3 as we get to enter the last quarter here. 6 minutes on the clock. 6 minutes remaining in this game. Dolphins 24, New York Giants 0. 3rd and 13 here. The Giants are in a bad position in their own 34-yard line, trying to pick up something before this game ends. In a disaster.
This is going to be 3rd and 13.
In a disaster.
Looking to throw.
Damn.
Jones. The Dolphins
and they are sacked back even more. 4th and 25 by Chubb again. Leaving it at the 22.
Sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside.
And it looks like they're going to have to kick the ball off again here on in the fourth quarter.
For a huge loss.
As Jones has struggled to find an open man out in the field and has been under pressure and sacked twice already. 4th and 25 at their own 22, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go for the 25 yards. Let's see what Jones can do here. Desperation, and it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. And Miami's going to get this turnover in good territory at their own 22-yard line.
In great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen.
If Miami Dolphins score again, this game is probably over, as they will have a 4-touchdown lead and a field goal with only 5 minutes remaining. Tagovailoa on first. Gives it to Mostert. He's going to get about a gain of 6, leaving a 2nd and 4 at their own 16-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
5 minutes left to go in this last quarter.
It's real hard to put it
and
back
Ty gives it to Mostert again, and that's going to be another run. Runs it straight into the first down marker. 1st and 10 at their own 12. I mean, at the 12-yard line at the New York 12.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has
they're in New York territory here, about to score again, 12 yards. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. Throws it to Tyreek, and that's going to be in for 10 yards, but it's 2nd and inches. Didn't quite get over the line. They're at the 2-yard line here.
For a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, Mostert, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop it.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphins.
And that is in with Mostert making his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield.
And now the score is 30
circumstances in the big lead, and they just
nothing.
continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams
Mostert straight into the end zone.
So when they do, many of them just want
with
to
his
take
2nd
advantage
touchdown of this game. Amazing offense and defense by the Miami Dolphins this whole entire game. What an amazing game it has been. And here is Sanders for the extra point. for the third time in this game, or the fourth time in this game.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just
and that makes it 31-0, and that adds on to their lead.
Now showing Dolphins 3-1, Giants 0.
A 4-score and a field goal advantage on the New York Giants, leaving it 31-0 with 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. This game is already called. You already know who's winning it. But we're going to see if the Giants can at least get something on the board so they don't end this in disaster. The Giants are losing hard right now to the Dolphins, but here's Sanders kicking it away to them. Possibly one last try to get it something on the board before the game ends. Brings it out past the 20 to the 24. 1st and 10 for the New York Giants and their own 24-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And here's Jones to start out another drive.
Jones
in the end game of this football game. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock, and Jones is going to try to get something done, and Phillips with a short stop there. Doesn't go nowhere, loses 1 yard, 2nd and 11 at 22.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
3 minutes remain.
Back to throw. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
3rd and 11 here, Jones.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Throws for something and he gets it. 1st down. Around the 42, but they're still in their own territory. They got good field position now. Let's see if they can do anything with it in the final minutes of this game.
Coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the on the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to run for it. It's a fumble, and the Dolphins pick it right back up again. Oh, my God.
He's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
It's safe to say that this game is over.
Their entire game still being shut out. Miami set to take over. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the
Miami
recovery.
Dolphins. It's 31-0 now. And about to be a 2-minute warning at the end of the 4th quarter.
Let's go. 33. Yellow.
Tagovailoa may be looking to get one more score in before the game ends.
They hand it off to Mostert.
Hand it off to Mostert, goes straight down the field. Only manages to get like 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we
They got good field position though. They're at the New York 41-yard line. 31-0 right now as 2 minutes remain in the game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And here's Tua.
Again, they'll run it with
Hands it off to Mostert again. Gets about a gain of 5, 3rd and 3 at 37.
The first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Tagovailoa with the Dolphins, 3rd and 3. Short pass to number 88, and it's able to find Gesicki, and he makes a complete pass. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 26.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind.
They get the first down and a couple more, leaving it at the 26-yard line on New York territory.
Opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Even though there's only about a minute left, they still continue to run the ball to maybe try to score again. 40 seconds left in this game. And they're letting that clock run out because they know they've already got the score. They know they've already won.
Now Mostert. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Gain of 4, 2nd down, 2nd and 6 at the 22. New York territory is the Miami Dolphins. 20 seconds, and it looks like they're going to let the clock run out.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And that's going to be it.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as
that
big
was
and clean of a win as you could hope for in the
embarrassing game for the New York Giants.
Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
Yo. 1v1 me.
1v1 you. You want me to 1v1 you, bro. Alright, bet. I'll 1v1 you.
So
Josie 1248.
Partner Charles Davis and the best darn crew in the
Add
industry.
me.
I'm Brandon
Bet,
Gaudin.
bet,
This
bet.
has
I'm
been
gonna
a
add you.
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we
So
say
the final
so
is
long
Dolphins
from MetLife
31,
Stadium.
New York Giants 0. And that's it for the 2 games of this little shit. I don't even know what to call this. 2 games of this episode. That's the end of this episode, y'all. I'm gonna stay on and play this dude. He wants me to play him, so we're gonna see what he got. Already said his
Final
names.
Dolphins 3-1, Giants 0.
Josie 12_1248. Alright. I'm gonna add you real quick. Alright, stay tuned, bro. I'm adding you real quick. We'll do 6-minute quarter, because I ain't looking to play a long game right now. Oh, you're gonna be my brother's favorite team. He loves the Cowboys. All right, let's get it, homie. Good luck to you, bro. Mic loud as can't. I know my mic's loud as hell, bro, but I can't fix it for some reason. It's like messed up. You like the Cowboys, bro? Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm Dolphins all the way. I feel like I really hope they get far this year, bro, because they got a good ass team. They got Waddle, they got Hill, they got Tagovailoa. Maybe could be.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Here we go.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins.
I don't know what happened there.
What happened?
I have no idea. I got no idea. It said the connection to your peer has been lost. I'll try to restart a different one. Hold on. There we go. I don't know what happened, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins.
I'll take first ball.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami.
Damn.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I forgot you can fucking see my plays because I'm streaming. Excuse me.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh,
damn. There, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who
touchdown, Cowboys.
Damn, bro.
33 yards. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Look,
and his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Well, second attempt, maybe. Oh.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run right side with Mostert.
Damn.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Okay, I'll take it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. A beautiful fake. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Wilson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Damn, nice catch.
It just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
22 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup.
Damn.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught.
Good
Touchdown.
shit, Mark.
Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 74 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Prescott now from the 50. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A gain of 22. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second down and goal. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr.
Good shit, homie.
And good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. 40 yards now on the ground. I just 7 carries.
I could have kept
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I'm glad I fucking caught that shit. I didn't think I was going to.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Back to the running game with Mostert. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much.
Damn, almost got that too.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
We just keep tying it up, don't we?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
You would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the 29, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Damn.
And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
When you're running a slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Good game.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Damn.
He is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
I should have called a timeout.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Damn!
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Good shit, bro.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Now a give here to Pollard, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now Prescott.
Damn.
Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second.
I always
There
try
is
to
a
block the
flag.
fucking kick.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And going deep for Hill. This is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. 25
2 of them, bro.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
2 of them fell, bro.
And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Are you going for 2?
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
What? You gotta be shitting me.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
You gotta be fucking shitting
and not
me.
a good return
You
here at
gotta
all,
be
as they'll be
shitting me,
forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
Bro.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Last time I used Tyreek, it didn't go too well.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. Going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Get my ball back.
And now this
Get
is
my ball
intercepted.
back.
My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against it.
I don't know who the fuck it is.
His pass is intercepted.
Damn, again.
Today.
Jesus Christ, bro.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use
it did the auto flip to my offense or whatever.
He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
25 yards that time.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want more victim to it themselves.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott.
Damn.
It's caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I'm losing hard right now, bro.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it.
Damn good shit.
So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
You know what? I'm just going to go for
how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit.
Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
You better not.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I didn't see that until I almost missed it,
but
bro.
they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Open.
Damn.
It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
1st down, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spend in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things.
Come on, man.
Succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special.
And
get off me, bro. I had a try. Bro.
But they still trail big time.
I had a try, bro.
Be able to smile.
Tyreek wasn't doing nothing for me, bro.
Here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if
I've actually got more shit with Waddle than I have
pile on
Tyreek.
some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us
like Tyreek's an X factor,
right? But you and I both know the
the
receivers don't want them to, because as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's the time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on.
Yes, sir. Needed that. Please.
Picked up by Xavier.
I know I'm not going to win. I know I'm not going to win, but I needed that shit bad.
At their own 37-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make some
heavy rush, and down he goes. Dorrance Armstrong in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
I need something here. Come on, please.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
Damn.
Another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never in a million years. But here we go. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. They'll try and throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around.
I got 38 seconds to come and score, bro.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went,
damn, almost heard that.
Yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
For real, bro.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Damn.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jesus Christ.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Damn.
Their run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, my
now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Thank you, bro.
Ready, set.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
Oh, my God, bro.
Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final
What am I supposed to do?
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
I'm going to try one fucking thing.
60 red. 60 red.
I don't really play much NFL, bro.
On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. Able to...
Let's rookie go. I don't even care if I lost, bro. I got to score. That's all I care about.
The game, but they do get the score with all 0
shit, bro.
But some fantasy
at least it's only quarter.
Really happy with that score.
Not too horrible.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
GG, homie,
well,
good shit.
On the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them
good
points
game,
for positivity.
bro.
I like that.
I'm probably going to end the stream right there. Good shit, y'all.
When the game
I'll
is
catch y'all later, though.
is run out,
and the next one,
really
this BGR game is signing out.
Yeah.